So we're very excited to be joined in studio by Sarah Humeniuk. Did I get that correct?
You got that perfect.
Was that on point?
On point.
On point. Well done. First one in.
Yeah, that's one in there.
We've got Sarah Humeniuk, co-founder of Adelaide Ballet, whose season debut Murray Whispers opened last night at ILA.
Yes.
A breathtaking blend of dance, live music and spectacular LED visuals inspired by the Murray River, and it's on this weekend. Sarah, welcome to the show. We're so pleased to have you.
Thank you, and I'm so pleased to be here. We're very, very honoured to be invited. Yes, last night was incredible. It was like it was a rumbling waiting to happen and then an explosion. And as the audience moved in, there was the smell, there was the sound, there was the smoke, there was the river. You could see it all, and it all just started, and we just took a breath with the audience and we could feel the calm. And then at the end, we let out that breath, the audience applauded, and we thought, everyone has got to see this. So if you haven't, and you haven't booked tickets, you must.
Sounds like it. It sounds like an amazing show.
It sounds incredible. Now, tell us about the show. What is the show specifically, and what's the story of the show?
Awesome. Okay, so we all love the Murray River. Mm-hmm. South Australian, fantastic part of who we are as a state, as a country as well. But what it brings to us is so much life and produce and energy. And we wanted to bring that to the Australian public, but also a lot of people have memories of the Murray. Some of them, years and generations past. Some of them not happy memories, some happy memories. Some from new immigrants coming to the country, like my co-founder, Hijani Garcia from Brazil, and myself who's lived here. We've got different whispers that the Murray gives us. Yeah. So we want to invite everyone into that building and see what it says to them, see what it touches their heart, mind, soul with. And I think you'll be very pleasantly surprised.
I love this because, Celeste and I grew up with a quite close relationship with the Murray River.
Yeah, we were
Our
there
parents
frequently.
were,
we had a shack at the river for 10 years, so
nice.
Totally
The
understand
first
the
time
love
I
for
got
it.
on behind a boat and on a kneeboard, I think I was 4 years old. So,
Yeah.
I definitely get it. And some people who weren't, I remember growing up, we'd invite friends up and people who got it. And they were like, I love the river. It's just a vibe, especially on a hot day, jumping into the calm water. It's beautiful. And then other people were like, it's dirty. And you were like, that's not the magic of the river.
No, there's magic.
I'm fascinated also, how did you convert that into choreography in a ballet sense?
Thank you for asking. So because often we can sometimes see movement as too abstract and it's up to the interpreter to interpret that. Yeah. We wanted to come with a little bit of a connection to the audience that they could see a bit of a storyline happening. So we've got our beautiful Murray River, which is the power, the majesty, the mystery, the life to the rest of the nature, okay? We have our beautiful cliff faces that are golden in the sunlight, that change in colour, that hold the banks of the Murray in. Without that, the Murray would not be contained.
Yep.
So that has a different strength, a contained strength, a safety for the birds to nest in. So we have our water, we have a cliff, we have the trees and the nature, the eucalyptus that bends in the trees, in the leaves, you know what I mean, the wind, and touches the water, and the water ripples on. So you'll see that quite clearly. And then you'll see the life, like the little bird life, the ones with breath in them, that are oblivious to the nature around them, providing for them, and the freedom and the joy that's in that. You'll see a romantic, intimate type connection between the river and all these three things, the cliff, the birds, the nature, because they need to live with each other, but not necessarily in spite of each other. Does that kind of make sense?
It does. It does. Mm-hmm. It sounds magic. It really does. Okay, I wanted to ask you, because you're also the co-founder of Adelaide Ballet. So it's the only professional ballet company here in Adelaide. Tell us, what was the vision behind you creating this? What was the vision behind Adelaide Ballet, and what do you hope it brings to the city and the art scene here?
Yes, thank you. That's a really, really important question. So I'm South Australian and had my career overseas, came home, had my children growing up, all that sort of thing. And Hijani Garcia, my co-founder and artistic director of Adelaide Ballet, I met in 2022 when she immigrated to Australia for a more free, happy, sunshine life with her young family. And she said there was a gap here in South Australia because she's danced in the UK like I have, and there's companies galore.
Yes.
Why is there nothing here to employ dancers? Do dancers not work?
No, they
in South
usually leave
Australia?
South Australia.
Is there no occupation for them to have a living in South Australia? And I've been thinking this forever because I left home young to do that. But when I've always wanted to do something, but it wasn't until I met Hajani with the same vision, the same heart, excellent expertise, excellent experience. We said, let's do it. Let's do it now, and let's create these opportunities for dancers right now and generations to come. It's time for South Australia to have this.
Yeah, I love that.
Absolutely.
That's great. Being artists ourselves, we definitely agree with that.
Totally behind it. So if people want to see Murray Whispers,
Yes.
where can they see it? How can they see it? You only have 2 shows left?
We have 4 shows.
4 shows left in 2 days.
Yes, so today we have a 3 o'clock matinee and a 7:30 p.m., okay? And then tomorrow we have another 3 o'clock and a 5 o'clock. So getting quick. The dancers are pushing themselves. They work so hard to show you this. Let's support them. Let's support classical ballet in Adelaide to connect with all the arts we already have here, to be the final arm of the body so we can all work together and be a really beautiful creative festival state that we are.
Absolutely. You heard it here. You need to get your tickets to Murray Whispers. We have 2 days left, 4 shows. Ensure you get down there. And thank you so much, Sarah, for joining us in studio today.
Pleasure.
Not that you need it, but break a leg with your remaining shows.
Thank you.
We hope it all goes amazingly.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you so
us.
much.
Thank you.
Top up the cup. We'll be back after this break. Hey everyone, it's Deanna, Celeste and Aaron here, or as you know us, your Two Brunettes and A Gay.
Join the weekend happy hour at a new day and time every Saturday at 11 a.m.
So pour your mimosa for the most fabulous bottomless brunch in town.
Only on Saturdays at 87.6 FM, Radio Italia Uno.